Hey Creative Minds, it's Melissa D'Antoni. Wanted to do a quick video on the higher purpose of narcissistic relationships. So if you are on a journey of awakening out of the third dimension and into the higher dimensional states of consciousness, into our multidimensionality, no doubt that you have gone through your own evolutionary cycles of clearing trauma and karmic patterns and imprints and trapped emotions that are keeping you stuck, attached, disempowered in those third dimensional ways of relating, right? So it certainly has been the case for me. And I think what's really important as we evolve and are given these opportunities to heal and evolve through narcissistic, right? Narcissistic, codependent ways of relating, toxic, all of that is showing us really where we are still engaging in victim consciousness, and we have yet to go within and evolve and reclaim the fragments of our own soul, empower our own soul, integrate those fragments from those past traumas. It could be past life, it could be generational, it could be this life, and it could be childhood. And usually there is a correlation between all three, right? In all the dimensions. And it really doesn't matter. You just need to heal the trauma. You need to evolve the trauma. You need to call your soul back. You need to call your creative life force back. You need to call your energy in motion, your emotions back from being fragmented off in those trauma cycles. That is essentially what a karmic pattern is, right? Karma, from my perspective, is just creative consciousness. It's a level of consciousness with which we are creating. So we're either an embodied expression of wholeness and full self-expression, integrating all of our light and our dark, right? All the polarities, our soul fragments, the aspects that, when you get triggered, it's going to show you those vulnerable parts, those sensitive parts that are really begging for your love and acceptance and evolution, right? For you to feel it, to heal it. And it's so exciting. We're in such exciting times because all the old healing models are still rooted in a patriarchal consciousness, pathological consciousness, imbalance in terms of our wholeness and our masculine and feminine. So, in my own life, the narcissistic relationships and my own codependency. So codependency and narcissism are both two sides of the same coin. And I really love Melanie Evans' work on healing and evolving out of narcissistic relationships. She is, I think, on the cutting edge in terms of quantum healing, and very specific to the cycle of abuse and evolving out of the cycle of abuse and violence. And a lot of this, it's really important to understand that a lot of this, many of us light workers, or if you're a light worker, from my perspective, you're also a shadow worker, and shadow is trauma work. It's bringing the unconscious conscious, right? Whether it's your light or your dark side, it is bringing all of that into the love of truth and integration. So check out Melanie Tonya's work. I highly recommend it. But in fact, I use it and have used it over the years with my own medicine, with paint medicine, because I find that it really requires, like, truly releasing a trauma requires multidimensional self-expression. You have to do something to express the energy on all the dimensions, to clear it, to release it, and then to rewire it, to evolve it. So if this is resonating for you, feel free to go to my website, melissadantoni.com. register, subscribe, and you'll receive the access to my free SoundCloud alchemical art activation called Creative Alchemy. And if you want support with this, if you're feeling like you need someone to hold space for you, you can book a session with me. The link is in my bio. And you can always private message me too if you need more information. But narcissistic relationships are really an initiation, right? They're an initiation into our power. They're showing us where we've been giving our power away and where we're still attached to that third dimensional blame, shame, victim, perpetrator game, and where we have soul fragments that we need to retrieve. So really it is a time of doing that deep soul retrieval work, whether it's on the ancestral line, whether it's past life, whether it's childhood and inner child healing. So important right now if you are here to anchor in these new earth creations. If you'd like more information, feel free to go to my website, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye for now.